On KMRSKKOK, we're meeting members of the West Central Area F.F.A. chapter, and this time we're meeting the historian of the group, Vesa Baumgartner, who takes some time during her lunch hour to fill us in on what the group is working on. Hi.
Hello.
Tell me about yourself. Who are your parents?
My mom is Dawn Baumgartner, and my dad is Rod Baumgartner.
And what do they do?
Well, my dad's a farmer for the Westrooms, and my mom works up at the Wellness Center in Elbow.
As historian, what are your duties for the F.F.A.?
I make the chapter scrapbook and take pictures when the reporter's gone.
Have you gotten some good stuff so far this year?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Like, we've got some pumpkins that we carved up last night. Got to take pictures of that, and just all the fun events we do.
Hey, when you talk to maybe a prospective member of F.F.A., how do you put that in a good light so that they might join?
It's really a lot of fun, and there's nothing you really have to do, but you want to because, well, it's fun.
Mm-hmm. Do you help out with some of the recruiting?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
What year are you in school?
What?
What year are you in school?
I'm a junior.
All right. And have you got some projects that you would like to complete this year?
Just the scrapbook, I guess.
All right. Well, good deal. Thanks for talking to us, and good luck with the scrapbook, and I'm sure a lot of folks are going to be anxious to see it at the end of the year.
All right.
That, again, is Vesa Baumgartner, the historian for the West Central Area F.F.A. on KMRSKKOK. On KMRSKKOK, we're saluting the F.F.A. after completing their national convention as we check in with the West Central Area F.F.A. And Tani Gatan is the vice president of their group. And welcome to the airwaves. Thanks for taking some time here.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, tell me a little bit about yourself and your parents are.
My mom is Gail Gaitan of Elbow Lake. I compete in the floriculture contest and the farm bureau discussion meet.
Tell me about the discussion meet.
The discussion meet consists of 3 questions about agricultural education, and agricultural awareness.
And where have you competed?
I have competed at the regional and state level.
How did you do at state?
At state, I ended up in 5th place.
Wow. Tough competition, I bet, at that level.
Yes, very tough.
What kind of stuff do they ask you about?
They ask us about foodies and locavores, how we think if government is too controlling in the farmers' everyday lives, they put on too many restrictions, or if it's just enough. Those are some of the questions that they asked us last year. It changes every year.
Do you try and take one position or another, or do you try and debate one side or the other?
Normally, every competitor voices their opinion on what they truly believe, and then if one person thinks they're more correct than another, they use information that they've gathered to back up their opinion, and we pretty much all just try to be on the same page or somewhat come to a consensus.
All right. Now, did you say you compete as a team or individually?
You compete individually.
Okay. Well, 5th place is great. Do you have some projects you're going to work on this year?
I am working on adding to my SAE, which is Supervised Agricultural Activity, or Experience, sorry. I work at the Not in Vain, our local flower shop in Elbow Lake, and there I just do flower arrangements, learn more about plants and flowers, and in my SAE for agricultural sales, I explain in an application, I explain what I've learned and how I've grown since I started there.
What year are you in high school?
I am a junior.
And any plans yet for after school, or still working on that?
I'm undecided between going to the University of Wisconsin in law school or going to the U of M for agricultural education.
Well, good luck in whatever you pursue, and thanks for talking to us.
Yep, thank you.
Again, that's Tani Gatan, the Vice President of the F.F.A. at West Central Area, our guest on KMRSKKOK. On KMRSKKOK, we're meeting some of the people that make up the F.F.A. at West Central Area High School, and this time we're talking with the Secretary, Ashlyn Olson. Hi.
Hi.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. Who are your parents?
My parents are Darren and Samantha Olson. We live in Barrett.
All right. And have any connection to agriculture?
I'm a chicken farmer.
You are? Great.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a bunch of them or a few? Or?
Well, they're kind of more of a hobby than like a lifestyle.
Uh-huh.
I have about 100 chickens.
Oh, that's more than a hobby. I mean, maybe a dozen is kind of a hobby, but do you have any particular breeds that you like?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Cochins. They're a nice little fluffy chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jersey Giants, they're big, and I love them.
How do you like them? Roasted over an open fire?
Oh, I don't eat my chickens. But if I did eat chicken, that would be how I would eat it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. As secretary, what do you do?
I take notes of our chapter meeting, and I talk to other secretaries throughout the region on what's going on in their chapter. I also just make sure everyone's organized in what they're doing.
What kind of things do you talk about with the other secretaries in the region?
Just kind of like ideas of what their chapter's doing to get like more members and how their chapter is doing things within their chapter.
Sure. How many members do you have in your chapter?
I think we have about 40.
Okay. All right, have you picked up some good ideas on recruiting?
Yeah, we do have a bunch. We like to go out to the 8th graders in the spring because freshman year is when you can start an FFA, and we go recruit them in the spring. And then in the fall again, our ag teacher, Mr. Olhoff, lets us come into his Ag 9 class, and we recruit then too.
Great. Well, you going to have time to do anything besides chickens?
Yeah, I'm in a couple plays, and then I'm always looking to expand my FFA knowledge. I'm on the meats team for my CDE and the poultry team, so always have time for other stuff.
All right. Well, good luck with all your projects there, and thanks for talking to us.
Yeah, thank you. Here's the next member.
All right. Ashlyn Olson, a member of the West Central Area FFA, our guest on KMRSKKOK. We're meeting members of the West Central Area FFA, and this time we're talking to Kent Chesbo, and I assume you're one of the officers of the group?
Yes, I am the president.
And as president, what are your duties?
I run meetings, make sure everyone's where they're supposed to be, and if anybody has questions, they come and talk to me.
All right. Studied Roberts real hard?
Yeah.
Well, it's good practice, right?
Yep.
It does come in very handy later on. I'll tell you now. You'll run into it.
Yeah, it does.
Have you got some projects you're working on?
I'm on the soils team. Can't think of any other projects we're doing. Oh, we're doing, for Christmas time, we sell fruit to the local area, community, and then we usually make a decent profit off that, and everyone gets some nice oranges and apples.
We all look forward to the students when they come up with the fruit sales, because it is good. And on the soils team, what kind of questions do you have to answer?
Well, they're not really questions. We go out into a field that's been dug, and then we look at soil levels, check phosphorus levels, and potassium. There's also questions like if it'll flood, or if it has wind erosion or water erosion.
All right. And apply that. Are you looking toward maybe a career in agriculture?
I've been thinking about it. Still kind of undecided.
Yeah. I assume you're a senior this year?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Any plans for after school?
College at a 4-year, probably either Minnesota, down at the Twin Cities, or NDSU up in Fargo.
Well, good luck with that. We should find out a little bit about yourself. In addition to being a senior, who are your parents?
My parents are Dean and Carrie Chesbo.
All right, and they have some roots in agriculture too?
Yeah, my dad's a farmer.
What kind of an operation?
Just a family farm.
Okay. Well, good luck with the FFA this year. Thanks for taking time to talk to us.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Ken Chesbo, the president of the West Central Area FFA chapter, our guest on KMRSKKOK.